Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, The Oversabi Tailor. Today we'll be looking at how to make this lovely red wrap top. Valentine go here amo. So guys, please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel. I remain The Oversabi Tailor, and also remember to like and share. So guys, please sit back and relax while I bring about the simplest method of sewing. So guys, to begin, we need our 1 1/4 yard of velvet fabric. We need our chalk. We need our scissors. We need our box of pins as usual. We also need our meter rule. That's for joining points together, giving us a perfectly straight line. Alright. Then the next thing that we also need is our bias for taping the edge of our fabric. As we go in, you'll see it. And also we need our tape rule also. And most importantly, our measurements, the dimensions that will be required for us to achieve our desired design. Shoulder 14, top length 19, bust 34, waist 28, round arm 12, sleeve length 17, our belt length 22 inches, of which we will need 2 of that. All right, let's delve right into it. So I am spreading my fabric on the table so that we can achieve our back first of all. Okay, so after folding it into 2 to achieve the back design, you take your chalk and our tape rule for us to chalk down our shoulder measurements. Remember that our shoulder measurement is 14 inches. All right, 14 inches. That's for the measurement of the person. Remember to also smoothen your fabric because it stretches, so that you have an accurate cut. All right, so we lay the tape rule down, and then we'll chalk 14, that's 7, on our velvet fabric. 14 on our velvet fabric. Then the next thing we're going to do is also going to get our shoulder slant of 1 inch, just so that, because nobody's shoulder actually is like that of a hanger, so just to give it a slant from the neck down. Then we'll just connect it with our ruler. Yes, that's it. We'll just connect to our ruler, and then we'll try to get our armhole now. Our armhole measurement, most of the time slim people do 8 inches. Then the higher the size, the more the armhole. So we'll just connect, yes, all the way to the shoulder slant. I don't know why the chalk is not very, to think that I thought white was going to show. It's not, so okay. I hope it's clear enough for us to see. Okay, yes, so after connecting our armhole to our shoulder slant, the next thing we're going to have to do is to get our bust measurement. Remember that our bust measurement is 34, and since we're cutting the back first on fold, we'll be using 8.5 inches. Then we'll add ½ inch of sewing allowance, even though the fabric stretches. It's just to give it ease. Yes, we'll add ½ inch. Then we measure our top length. It's not going to be a very long top, so for our top length we're using 19, but we'll be marking 20 for the fold when we are folding it. So we're going to draw the 2 lines just so that we are very certain what we are trying to do. Yes, we'll draw the 2 lines. Then we'll use our meter rule to connect the lines together, so that we make sure that our fabric, our top, by the time we're done, the bottom is going to be balanced, not like one side will be up, the other side will be down. So then we're taking in also the waist measurements. We said we'll be using for the waist 28, so because we're cutting to the back, is going to be 7 inches. Then we added ½ inch allowance. We're going to connect, yes, like we've done, connected like so. So the next thing is for us to get out that shape that we've cut. But before we do that, we're going to get the neck depth for the back. We'll be using 3 inches. It's going to be 3 inches wide for the back. Yes, then it's going to be 1 inch 1.5 inch deep, rather, sorry, 1.5 inch deep, about 3 inches wide. So we just form a curve joining those two places together. All right, we've gotten out our shape. So that's what the back looks like right now. Yes, using the whole dimensions as we stated it. So that's what the back looks like. So the next thing is for us to get the front. So we place the back on another set of velvet. We allow 2 inches in the front. Now it could be more depending on how much you want the front to be covered. So but for me, I'm using 2 inches. I don't want the front to be very covered. I want it to be quite open so I can wear a camisole or something under. So I have marked my neck. Yes, I've marked my neck. Then the rest for us to do is just to cut out the side. So after doing that, I've cut out the side. Yes, then placing it on my table, you can see what the shape is supposed to look like of all the pieces. Then the next thing for us to do is to cut out our sleeves. Remember to calmly fold because it stretches, and so there's a tendency for it to have too much fabric under. And then we'll go back to our measurement paper. Yes, our measurement paper tells us that our sleeve length is supposed to be 17. I also checked to see that I have 4 pieces of fabric folded. Okay, so now the round arm is 12, so I have 13 there, which is fine because of my sewing allowance. Then for the sleeve length of 17, I'm going to cut 18 for the fold like we did for the bottom of the blouse. That's 17, yes, and 18 for the sleeve length. Okay, so after doing that, we're going to use our meter rule to draw a very straight line. Then we'll just cut it out. Okay, so we've connected the line. We're cutting out. This is fun. Guys, I saw this top on an e-commerce website, so I thought, okay, instead of going to go and buy, wait for delivery, I can easily bake it myself. That was why I decided that, okay, let me share it with you guys. Yes, so I'm shaping the armhole. That's where I'll be able to join to the bodies of the top. Yeah, so after doing that, we're going to open the sides of the fabric. So we have our sleeves now, 2 sleeves. The next thing for us to work on now is the belt. So our belt, we said, is going to be 22 inches long and 2 inches wide. So I have yes, the width of the fabric is 20 inches. So by the time you bend and cut into 2, you have 10. Then when you fold, you have 2.5 inches. Also, your belts could be longer. It all depends on you. So we have our 2 belts all cut out. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, all the pieces joined together. So we're going to pin because it's time to sew. Remember that we've already included our 1/2 inch sewing allowance on the top. Okay, so we are done sewing right now, just trimming the threads. Then the next thing for us to do now is to use our bias, yes, to turn the edges. Yes, so we just sew round. So that's what it looks like after sewing. Yeah, so we're going to fold it one last time, and I'll just bend it down as well. So now it has been folded. The bias, yes, has been completed. Remember to remove all threads that will be hanging. Then I've also bent the down. I took liberty to bend it down of the top. Remember that we added a 1 inch allowance to it. So the next thing that we'll be looking into doing is adding our belt, but then we have to go and turn our belt and our sleeves. So okay, we'll start with the sleeves. Remember we added the 1 inch allowance, so we're going to go and bend like so, and then bend the sides like so. We added allowance also for that, remember. Okay, and then our belts, pretty easy. Seal off the edges and bend the sides, turn it inside out, and our belts are complete. Okay, our top is almost done. Yay. Okay, so we've done our sleeves. So the next thing to do is to attach, which we have done like so. Very easy. And then the final thing to do is to add our belts to it. Our top is ready. Yay. Thank you for staying to the end, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe and share, and also to turn on your notification bells. Thank you.